Happy Monday. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. Just been trying to get some lamb. None.
Oh, honest to God. Dinner I made yesterday. Got a leg of lamb. Found this recipe. Little bit of stock. Not much. Just in bottom. Wet greaseproof paper. Pushed it down in tin. In oven. 4 hours. Low and slow. Unreal. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 26 of the Sherlocks podcast. You're joined by Trent, Alex, Brandon, and myself. We're going to be talking about absolutely everything, talking absolute nonsense for as long as Trent can get out this edit. We are trying to keep it short and sweet today because, as you know, Trent does the editing on these, and we're setting off on tour tomorrow, so it's a quick turnaround. We are off to Belgium. What time are we meeting?
Oh, yes.
6:45 or 6:45 in the morning, whichever way you like to say it. We found saying 6:45 feels a bit
easier
rather than 6:45. So,
However,
Alex.
if I
Alex, you have to get to mine at probably like 5:10, 5:20 or something.
Don't be late.
So we're not late. And then you're an hour away from me.
Ooh. Early night.
We go again.
Back on other foot now, Alex.
What have we been up to? What have we been up to? Have you been to Manchester again, Trent?
Not this weekend, no.
No.
So weird.
Mayor of Manchester.
I had a weekend off at this time. I went and saw my nana on Saturday instead. She was in a care home, so I went and saw her. They had a little an Easter party, so that's another thing. Happy late Easter to people. We've had some chocolates for me.
On the eggs.
Had a couple. We've eaten one already.
What I did see yesterday, fruit and nut.
What, egg?
Easter egg. Yeah.
That's right up your street.
Right up my street, but wasn't for me. It was at my sister's house, and I was like, I want it. But nobody got me one. I didn't get one.
We've got a couple.
Right.
My mum, bless her, got absolutely low. It's going to take months to eat that.
That's a question. Are you with an Easter egg in the fridge or out of the fridge?
Fridge.
I'm a fridge man.
Yeah.
So we can all agree on.
Trent was thinking.
Yeah. The only thing we could all agree on.
Yeah.
I just want to turn mine on radiator.
Yeah, warmed up. Well, to be fair, I've done that before. Not on radiator, but in winter, when I were having log burner on regular, I keep my chocolates in the beer fridge, which is probably a bad idea, actually, because the more beers you
Sounds
consume...
like bloody Willy Wonka there. I keep my chocolates.
the more you start dipping into them lint balls on top shelf of the beer fridge. Really? But when log burner's on in winter, I'll get a lint ball, stick it on the table, let it get to temperature. Well, let it get warm, actually, and when you bite into it, bash!
So we're talking about Willy Wonka. We've done the design for the drum skin, haven't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do we want to show it, or are we keeping it a secret?
Has it come?
No, it's not come yet.
Well, we'll keep it a secret then. We'll
We'll
have to
keep
come
it
on
a
tour
secret.
and have to have a look at it. But it's good.
It is
It's
good.
good.
Very different.
It's up there. It's up there with the best.
I'm rocking our latest merch, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd show you it back, but never turn your back to the audience. Trent, show everybody the tour t-shirt. This is the front,
Yeah.
and this is the back.
Nice edit that.
Yeah.
So if you're after one for tour, they're available.
What else have we done? We got a practice on Friday.
Yep.
Yes.
So new tunes are sounding class.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
new single.
I've just had my hair cut. Have you seen? Noticed?
Just had my haircut. Have you seen that video? Just had my haircut. Just had my haircut.
I've just had a haircut. Just had a haircut. Just had a haircut. Yeah. I've just had a haircut.
Just had my
Yeah.
haircut.
I took the locks off.
The Sherlocks.
Luscious, the Sherlocks.
Everyone's been loving your haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took ages to grow that.
Can't think what I've been up to since practice. When we practice Friday.
I've been ill, haven't I? Have
been ill.
I've had 5-6 days of being ill, but then I'm back now.
Well, by the looks of it, you've not got your necklace on, and neither have you.
I have.
I'm coming out the other side now. I feel good.
Yeah, I feel alright.
Did you take it off?
Yes. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I won't even class it as ill. I don't get ill. It was just a blip in the road.
Current affairs?
The big one.
Yeah. Well, today it was announced that the Pope had sadly passed away.
God
Aged.
rest his soul.
88.
Yeah.
Not bad innings, though. I'd take 88 all day.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that kind of thing, me.
I mean, he only made his last appearance was yesterday.
Bloody hell. Easter
Yeah.
Sunday.
What else? What else?
No Katy Perry
Oh.
this week.
That were a lot of crap, that.
That were a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Big PR stunt.
Why? That's the question.
Got a new album out or something?
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
we
what
should have. Yeah, we should have done it.
Let's do it.
Then again, you won't go on waltzers.
No, waltzers are alright. It's just roller coasters.
Do you like roller coaster?
Do I like them?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Unnecessary danger is what it is.
No, I don't like them. Never have, never will.
Well, I don't know about this yesterday. Like, fancy going Blackpool sometime soon.
Said no one ever.
It's alright, Blackpool.
Pat your gum shield.
Saw a post, and I'm not sure if it's real, but there's a Universal Studios coming to the UK.
That's
Could be
all
real,
that.
could be not. Well, that'd be kind of cool, even though we don't have the weather for that kind of a thing. But
Yeah, not for me. Roller coasters.
Yeah, what else happening?
Oh, hang about. Speaking of Blackpool, plans for new fairground rides near the pier. That's come up.
Yeah, the pier.
Oh, do you not like a log flume?
Oh yeah, I could do one of them.
Log flume on a hot day.
Yeah, I like them. I don't mind that. I don't mind water parks. It's roller coasters. Tell you, I did once. I think we were at Fort Park. Went on a school trip. I think it was called Hyper Blaster. That's the only one I think I've been on. You know, it's just a straight up and downer. Get on it, strap you in, it just fires you up and then comes back down. I was watching a mash tag the other night, and I think he's in Bali or somewhere, or Thailand, or is it somewhere? Anyway, he gets on one of them slingshots. You know, when you're in a ball, funny as hell. And I, like, you're watching it, and I don't like heights. As I was watching him go up, I could kind of feel whatever he was going to be feeling at that point. I'm thinking, you absolute nutcase. Like, especially, it's just like, that is a disaster waiting to happen, that, ain't it? Getting in a slingshot, and just...
Yeah. It's when you get to the top and then you're like, and then you know you're coming down. And you're like, stomach goes.
Have you done one?
No, but I've done a bungee.
Would you do a slingshot?
I probably would.
I'm not sure if I'd do that.
Would you do a skydive?
Yeah.
Would you? What? Set a number. Everybody buys his new album. You'll do a skydive.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go for it.
That was going to be the falling music video, wasn't it? We were going to try and get on
know it
that skydive, but
do
Alex
it
was
then.
the only one that was going to do it.
It's not a bad shout, that.
It'd have to be with a reputable company.
Oh, yeah. Not going to be your mate Dave, is it?
Steve from that road.
Right. We'll get a number together and we'll set a equivalent to like a sponsor page up. And if we get enough records for outdoor, Alex is going to do a skydive with no parachute.
It's a grind of gears, actually, that. You know, when you set up a GoFundMe page to go do a skydive, something like that, people who do it, you're just paying for someone else to do something of pleasure. Do you get me?
Well, that would not be pleasure for me. I'd be thinking, I do not want to do this.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world I'll be doing that.
Couldn't pay me to do that.
I'll tell you what I did see before, actually. Nipped in British Art Foundation and someone tried bartering
Yeah.
at the till. But it's charity. That's one thing you don't do. Disgusting.
Depends where it is. Depends how cheap it is. If it's a couple of £100 coffee table, is it worth asking the question?
I think it's like an handbag.
Yeah, probably not, man.
Because there were a bit of a commotion, that's how I heard it. And then this woman who else had overheard it, she was shaking her head in disbelief and literally said something. She was like, literally walking out the shop, she's like, I can't believe what I've just heard. You don't barter with charity.
It's a quote by you. You're going to have that on your gravestone, aren't you? You know what grinds my gears? When your exhaust falls off.
We should have really done that in the what we've been up to.
Yeah.
That actually does grind my gears because you take a car in for an MOT. Surely they saw that coming. That's not an overnight thing, is it? That is months and months.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, it
You'd
depends
think-
who you took it to.
Well,
That's
I think
it.
they'd look underneath and just go, yeah, your exhaust is just about ready to break,
Fall off.
disconnect. You're going to need a new muffler.
It's gonna
More than a
cost-
new muffler.
For anybody who don't know,
Which is everyone.
yeah, you're about to know. Or you can. I've got a little runabout car, which is just an absolute bag of balls, but it's been good. Good for taking dog out in. Not really bothered if it gets mucky or takes a ding, but exhaust fell off and it sounds sick, doesn't it?
It does sound good.
It does sound good.
Oh,
Can't
sounds,
deny it.
Sounds insane.
Sounds like a Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah.
Couldn't sound much better.
I was driving it home from Lincoln, actually. Or driving it to Lincoln. I thought, this doesn't sound right. But drove it to Leeds the other day where we practiced. And I said, Alex, just stick your head under exhaust. Just have a look, see what's going off. Started engine up. First thing he said, well, window down. He went, sounds mint.
We were all upstairs because you had a couple of minutes overdue when I went, bloody hell, Jensen Buttons has turned up.
It sounds ridiculous. I was driving it home today and it's just cringy. It is embarrassing at a minute. I'll get it sorted. But it does sound
But
class.
it was at the point though that it was your dad who said it.
Yeah.
And then we were all like, oh, hang about, yeah. If you hit something in the road or a bump or whatever,
You're
it's
screwed.
going to rip your whole bumper off.
Yeah, I know.
What have you been up to this week, lads?
Need a bit of help, boys.
Going nowhere.
Go and start it for the podcast. Let me hear how it sounds.
Thing is, it sounds that good. Do I get it sorted?
Just straight pipe it.
Straight past it.
Keep the muffler off.
It's like every lad's dream. What's going off with my car? It sounds class.
Probably start getting on your nerves after a bit.
No, it's got to that stage. Don't worry.
You only got 5 gears as well.
Yeah. How many do you want? Only.
No, but if you're on the motorway and you're going 70 with 5 gears, you're revving a bit more than if you got 6. Yeah. So then you're just going to be even louder.
Yeah, it's loud
on the motorway.
But like I say, with us, we come back from gigs at whatever time in the morning, don't we? And neighbours will probably thinking, here he is, boy racer's back.
You have to turn it off and just coast.
He's here, Lewis Hamilton. Snapped handbrake other week. Not having much luck with this at the minute.
I think you said you'd run it into the ground.
Right, everyone, this is the new music section. This is where we all give you a tune by a band or an artist in general. Could be from the past, could be present. Mine this week is by a band called, I think you say it like Arkayla. They are joining us on his London date and his Manchester date. They've got a mint tune called Falling Down. So go and check them out. And if you're coming to Manchester or London next month, you'll be able to catch them in person as well with us boys.
I'm going to go with a solo artist who I think he's got a band. He's only just started though, so I'm not sure if he's got a band yet. But it's called Nathan Wrigley. He's one of my friends actually. He used to be the bassist in a band called Callow Youth, a band that I did sound for before they stopped. But he just released his first solo single called Scream My House Down. Really good actually. I say he sings a bit like Van and Catfish, so he's got a bit of a Catfish influence in the song. So if you're into that, go check him out.
So I'm going to go with a tune by Led Zeppelin because I was listening to them live when they did the reunion concert. And it's mega. It's one called No Quarter. It's like John Paul Jones doing his wizardry on keys and the guitarist massive.
Massive.
Such a good tune.
My tune is a song by James called Nothing But Love. I can't find the tune I'm after. It's on Girl at the End of the World album, 2016 it came out. Big fan of James, got some class tunes. Good albums. So, yeah, that's my tune. I think it was a single, Nothing But Love. Give that a listen. Good tune.
Fan comment. So we've got a few comments from past podcasts. So if you've got any comments or anything to say about the video, leave them in the comment section and we'll read them out. So this is from Joe, J-O, not J-O-E.
Thanks for
Joanne, I
clarifying.
assume. In the past, we've read out one of her comments before and you said, cheers, mate. And she's like, I'm a woman. It's Joe, J-O.
I'm a female police officer.
Yeah.
Insert clip.
He said I'm aggressive.
Excuse me? He?
You, yeah.
I'm a female police officer and I find that offensive.
Do you?
Said, I've seen a few people ask on socials whether there is a likelihood of another Don Valley Bowl gig in the future or a gig like it.
Don't rule it out. He?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they will.
Keep an eye out.
Maybe they won't.
Also, how did the bowl gig come about? What was your motivation / inspiration for organising it?
I think we just wanted to do something different. We've been playing, it's not lucky, but it's a very fortunate position to be in, that you're able to play O2 Academy in Sheffield each time, and that many people come and see you, but obviously, I think it is opening again, isn't it, O2 Academy?
I've heard
it
it
was
is.
looking like it was going to shut permanently at one point, but yeah, they had some structural issues with concrete apparently, so that weren't the reason. I think we wanted to just do something different in Sheffield for a change. Rather than keep going back to O2, why not have a crack at doing something bigger and more exciting, probably more exciting for fans as well. So we wanted to put on like a bit of a day festival with a bit like what Pulp are doing at Tramlines, like curate his own lineup and have like a mini festival. So that was the reason. And we did it. We're a good day, to be fair, wasn't it? Good laugh.
Yeah, brilliant.
What have been your main musical influences for you all, e.g. family, friends, social scene, etc.? And what type of music / artist did they introduce you to?
Well, from our side, probably my dad, quite musical, bit of an ex-punk, into like Stiff Little Fingers, Sham 69, bands like that, Police. So, yeah, from our side, probably my dad, and just watching Music Channel. Music videos were a big thing when we were...
I used to love it. Like MTV, what class.
It were massive. It were arguably bigger than... Like, music videos were massive. These days, it don't really... It's just something to put online, isn't it? Just to do one. But back then, music videos... I think they were the way to break a lot of bands, to be fair. Get a good music video together. Obviously, a good song as well, but combine the two. Get on MTV or something.
That's why I love the Money for Nothing video.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, that's a good video.
What's the best music video that stands out that you always remember?
Sum 41.
What, like in 2D, Paul?
Yeah, in 2D. What a video.
You've seen them, haven't you, Trent?
Yeah, twice. Really good. Now they've packed it in.
Who asked that question?
Joe.
To answer the question, who influenced your, or whatever, I can't remember what question was, but on their minds, wasn't it?
Yeah, main musical influences like family, friends, social scene. For me, my mum played clarinet when she was younger, so that was musical. And my dad played guitar. They brought me up on rock, classic rock music.
Rock!
So that's why I'm into what I'm into now. The White Snake, Deep Purple, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath. That was what I grew up with.
The metal.
The metal.
Like you, Frody?
Yeah, always had like, same. Mum and Dad always had like REM on. REM, please. Can't remember it a long time ago.
R&B.
Yeah,
When did your Sex Pistols streak come into it?
So that was for my 10th birthday. I got 3 CDs, or 4 CDs. I think I got the Beatles, I got Sex Pistols,
You didn't get them in an album bundle,
Led Zeppelin in a bundle. Yeah, number 1 that week. What else did I get? Kiss. Didn't like Kiss. Liked everything else. And then Sex Pistols ended up being in a Sex Pistols tribute band. One of my first bands.
Could have been in a Kiss tribute.
You could have.
It
It'd have suited you, to be fair.
I don't think my tongue's big enough.
What did you do backstage doing alt makeup before every gig?
I tell you how-
That, wasn't it?
I tell you how I used to get into a lot of tunes, and I think a lot of people are the same, but they just didn't realise it. We're playing like PlayStation games, you know, like Tony Hawk or GTA or FIFA.
Vice City.
Do you know what I mean? Like
FIFA.
FIFA, all tunes on FIFA used to be mint, and then it'd be like say GTA, you gain a car or something,
Yeah,
and
put
then
the radio on.
you get radio on, even thinking these tunes are mint. Or Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 or whatever. There's just loads of mint tunes.
UK music, especially, FIFA used to be massive. Well, who knows, it probably still is, but it were even big. When we were doing our second album, we were still pushing to try and get tunes on FIFA, so it was still a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is these days as much.
Did you not get a song on a game? Was it Dirt
Yeah.
or something? Oh,
Yeah, Magic Man.
Magic Man, yeah.
Because
Oh, right.
I've seen people. No, that's true. That is it. A off-roading car.
Yeah, it's enough,
game?
yeah. Off-roading racing car game.
Yeah, and we got Magic Man put on that. But so many people have commented or sent a message saying, "Heard you on Dirt." It is actually probably a gateway to new music for people gaming.
Definitely. I'd say so.
Yeah,
I used to love just literally driving around on Vice City and just putting the radio on.
Rented it.
So many good tunes, like 80s tunes. Mint.
How was the Watson track formed? Did you write the piece he reads/says, or is it from elsewhere? Gave me shivers the first time I listened to it.
Nice.
Yeah, bit weird that tune. That was just a tune I was messing around on GarageBand and just building it and just adding stuff. Like, started with a and just started messing around on GarageBand on phone and then just adding stuff and adding more stuff and just adding sound effects and sound bites from loads of different stuff. Like I took a video at a festival. You can probably remember where
Kendall, right?
Kendall, where we went to like a German beer thing. So there's a bit of that at the end.
Oh, yeah, the carnival.
Round our area in Yorkshire anyway, you get like scrap men
Yeah,
driving round with a megaphone. That's also on the start of Face the Music. So got a bit of that in. Just
Credit
checking out
cards on there.
we're off. Credit cards from Madrid. Just tried making like a pretty Beatles influence, but tried making the trippiest track you could make, panning wise and crap like that. And then obviously, like all his tunes, we re-record them or get in studio and do it for real. But with that, because it's such an abstract, weird bit of music. I can remember Nath, because Nath basically mixed that album, remixed it. I can remember him saying, "Oh, can you send stems and I'll mix it?" And I was just like, "You'll have a job on mixing that," because it's not like sit your bass and your guitars and your drums. It's just it's all of it show. So just said, might be better off just keeping this as it is. Literally, the demo is the thing, is the final thing. So it's on its own, that tune. Well, could you even call it a tune? It's just it's a weird thing.
John Watson, he was in the Don't Let It Out music video, wasn't he?
In fact.
Yeah.
If I've got a video, I think I have somewhere, we'll insert it in a minute. Yeah, a good friend of ours, John Watson, who has been a friend of the band since it started in early days when we used to do covers and that. We wanted to do like a spoken word thing. John just had has got the perfect voice for that kind of thing. We wanted like a well-spoken but still Yorkshire accent, and he fit the bill. So yeah, went through to his, literally just got some iPhone headphones, dangled them on a chair, gave him script, compressed it, the absolute life out of it so you could hear absolutely everything. Yeah, there's phones ringing, and like his phone's ringing and stuff like that, and all sorts going off, but we kept it all in. So, good tune that. Well, tune, again, I don't know what it is.
And for the rest of existence, there will always be people like me and you.
Well, talking about you doing GarageBand stuff, Dean has said, Kiaran, you've recorded a few demos with GarageBand. Have you got any advice for new bands writing songs and how to produce songs to get a decent sound?
Well, if we're going just off GarageBand, don't know, distort a lot of stuff, I think. That's what I did. Distort everything. Piano, distort it. Snare, distort it. I think a lot of early... I ain't got them demos anymore either. I don't know where they've all gone, but literally all of them have pretty much gone, so... That's a bit annoying, but yeah, I don't know. As far as writing, I'm not the guy to be giving that advice, but as far as GarageBand, again, I'm not that guy, but our demos, I think a lot of them early demos, particularly on the third album, heavily influenced the sound. Like Falling, I sent these boys demo of that always had Sirens as well, when we were playing with Kaiser Chiefs in Halifax. I know Sirens, a demo of that we're kicking about, where we dropped bass out, and same again, drums and everything were really distorted, but I think everybody were having that. It was punchy. Third album, same thing. Falling, that always had a punchy sound. Will They Understand, even though it were about 50 times slower, it still had. But yeah, GarageBand's good. It's good for getting ideas down. You don't have to be a genius on it. It's good to just get your ideas down and share it with your band. Because it's always a bit of a ball ache if you haven't got a demo and you're trying to show rest of lads a new tune that only you know what it sounds like in your head. And obviously, like everyone, it takes a couple of times of hearing a tune to realise where its song's going and what kind of vibe it is. So it's a good tool, I think, if you can get on it.
John the Crusader has asked, buzzing for the Birmingham gig, but what's your favourite tipple before/after a gig?
Before a gig, Guinness.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
After the gig, not Guinness.
Whatever's in the van.
Unicum.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see any of that this time.
I know. I was thinking that. It's popped into my head.
Wonder if we'll get any gifts.
I was thinking, when's next gig? Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, that, what was it? Some mad little...
Palinka.
Yeah, like a medicine tasting thing. Oh, no, yeah.
And that was a Unicum.
Yeah.
Palinka was the clear
How
one.
could you get that wrong?
Yeah, come on.
But it's had so many different herbs and spices in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Mad little potion.
It was in a medicine bottle, wasn't it?
What were the other one? Palinka or something?
Palinka, yeah.
Palinka.
Bit strong.
Yeah, like 50%, wasn't it?
Insert clip.
It's called Palika.
Homebrew, this
I think it's made from peaches.
Yeah, this one is. How strong is it?
Well, it's 50% when you buy it from a shop. This is homebrew, so...
No. No, why so much? There's no way.
Shot it then, sip it. Go on, try it. Go on, try it. What's it like?
And you don't go in too hard.
Is it strong?
It's actually really nice.
Oh,
I'll be honest.
It was homebrew.
Yeah, that one.
Homebrew, that wasn't it?
That were banging. What thing he made? The one we had with that guy in bar, that were alright, but it were a bit strong. The one we had that last made, was right nice.
Dorker.
Yeah.
Legend.
Probably watching.
I'm giving the Unicum.
Yeah. That was a goodie bag, dude.
We're getting passed around, wasn't it? The next
That is
few
a
gigs.
mad drink.
Always smoking.
Drinking.
It's always smoking.
Straight from the bottle. Unicum.
Well, the tall lad.
Yeah.
If anyone wants a drink that tastes like medicine, get some of that.
Yeah. It's good for you.
Yeah, normally just a couple of Guinness in it, if that.
Yeah.
And then
Pre-gig, it's not too strong, is it? Smooth. It's not too
Yeah.
bad for the throat. Well, saying that, I'm just making that up. I assume it isn't. In my head, a Guinness, vocal-wise, is probably a bit easier than a San Miguel or something. It's not going to absolutely rip your throat out with the carbonation. We should probably mention before as well, we're going on tour, everybody. We are
Yes.
going on tour. As you're watching this, before we shoot, it's Monday. We always usually film on a Monday, so I'd imagine next one is probably going to be filmed in Amsterdam or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, we go on tour. We're setting off on tour tomorrow morning, 6:45 or 6:45, whichever you prefer. So we'll be chilling out tomorrow night, and the first gig is on Wednesday. But again, we're on tour around Europe for a week, and then we come back. We have 1 or 2 days off,
UK,
and we're starting the UK tour. And if you didn't know, we'll make Trent flash it up. This is the UK tour. Tickets are still available. Many gigs getting very, very close to selling out. Yeah, we're coming to most places. Manchester, Leeds, Newcastle, London, loads of them. It's going to be class. So grab your tickets, get involved, come and see us, boys. We're going to be playing a lot of this new record, hopefully, across the tour anyway. And yeah, we're excited. Might as well, whilst we're in sales mode, his new album comes out on the 16th of May. That is also available to pre-order. We've got loads of stuff. Picture discs, cream vinyl, black vinyl, indie vinyls. We're doing personalised messages, loads of good stuff. So get on that as well.
Something we forgot to mention as well is we've got a Sherlock Army WhatsApp group. All you have to do to join is just scan the QR code that's on the screen now. There's also a link in the description as well if you can't scan it. That'll take you straight to the WhatsApp group. Go join it so you don't miss out on anything album related, tour related, anything to do with us. Just go join it. You'll be the first to hear about most things as well in there. So yeah, just wanted to mention that.
That has been episode 26 of the Sherlocks podcast. We'll see you all next week for more fun. We'll be filming it Amsterdam, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see you all next week. Same time. What is it, 7 p.m. on a Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm going to fill this up now. Ready to go.
And I'll see all your boys tomorrow, ready for the duty free.
See you all bright and early.
Oh yeah.